Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to the video session once again. Children, hope you all are safe and fine at home. Take care of yourself and eat healthy foods like more fruits and vegetables. Hope you all enjoyed the previous video and learned all the topics, my dear children. So before moving into the new topic of our lesson, let's have a quick recap on the previous video, what we learned. What is the topic? Adaptation in plants. Yes, children. So just we'll have a quick recap on the previous video. So what we learned in first video, first one is habitat. What is mean by habitat? The place where an organism lives in nature is called its habitat. In other words, the place where the plants can live or survive. Adaptation. So what is mean by adaptation? The features that help a plant or an animal to survive in its natural surroundings are called adaptation. And we learned about the plants, importance of plants, why the plants are very important for all living things. Aquatic plants, type of aquatic plants, terrestrial plants, these all are based on their habitat. The classification of plants based on their habitat, that is aquatic plants, terrestrial plants, saprophytic plants, insectivorous plants and parasitic plants. Hope you all remember all these plants. What are all these plants? Yes, children. So let's move into our today's topic. We are going to learn about the adaptations shown by the aquatic and terrestrial plants in this today's lesson. So now we are going to learn about aquatic plants. We know what is meant by aquatic plants, right? So the plants grow in water are called aquatic plants. Yes, the plants grow in water are called aquatic plants. Yes, so this aquatic, that word derived from the Latin word for water, aqua. And these aquatic plants are mainly three types. How they are classified? Based on their positioning of their roots and leaves. Based on the positioning of the roots and leaves, they are classified into the three types. One is floating plants, second one is fixed plants, and third one is submerged plants. These are the three main types of aquatic plants: floating plants, fixed plants and submerged plants. Yes, children, now we are going to learn one by one this aquatic plants. First one is floating plants. So what is mean by floating plants? Floating plants are aquatic plants that float on the surface of a water body. Yes, the floating plants are aquatic plants that float on the surface of a water body. That is called floating plants. So the examples of floating plants are, first one is water hyacinth, duckweed and pistia. These are the examples of floating plants. Now we'll see what are the adaptations shown by these floating plants to survive in a particular region. Yes, so some of the adaptations of these floating plants. First one is, look at the picture children carefully. This is the water hyacinth. Look at the root. The roots are not fixed to the soil. They are freely hanging in the water. So that makes them to float on the water surface easily. Okay, that is the one of the adaptation. Yes, the roots are freely hanging in the water. Yes, and second one is, this is the stem of this floating plants. Look at the picture carefully. They have lot of air spaces. Yes, can you able to see the air spaces in the stem of this floating plants? So what will happen? The air spaces that makes them light in weight and they can easily float on the water surface. So next one is leaves. Look at the leaves. The leaves are floating on the water surface. So they have stomata on the upper surface of their leaves, as the lower surface is in contact with the water. So these are the adaptations shown by the floating plants to survive in the particular region. Their roots are hanging freely in the water. These plants have spongy bodies with air spaces in their stems. They have stomata on the upper surface of their leaves, as the lower surface is in contact with water. Hope you all clear what are the adaptations shown by the floating plants. Yes, so let's move to the next one. What is next one? Yes, fixed plants. So here we are going to see about the fixed plants. So what is mean by fixed plants? Fixed plants are aquatic plants that grow in water with their roots fixed into the soil at the bottom of the water body. There we saw that the roots are not fixed to the soil. They are hanging freely, the floating plants. But fixed plants, the roots are fixed into the soil. And the examples are, here is the well-known examples of fixed plants, water lily and lotus. So now we are going to see the what are the adaptations shown by these fixed plants. Yes, children, here we are going to see some of the adaptations of fixed plants. So look at the picture carefully. This is the stack of the fixed plants. Okay. So the stems of many fixed plants are under the soil of the water body, but the leaves and flowers float on the surface of the water, and they are connected to the stem by long thin stacks. These are the stacks. You can easily observe that the stacks has many air spaces. Yes. So what will happen when they have air spaces? They makes them light in weight and they can easily float on the water surface. So these stacks have many air spaces which make them light and they are flexible, sway with the flow of water. Yes. So now look at this picture. The fixed plants roots are fixed into the soil, but only the flowers and leaves are floats on the water surface. This is the another adaptations of fixed plants. And look at the leaves. These are lotus leaves. They have large plate-like leaves that float on the water surface. And these leaves have a waxy coating to protect them from rotting because they are always in a contact with water. So there is possibility of rotting. So to avoid that, these leaves have a waxy coating, and the stomata are on the upper side of the leaves instead of the underside, so that they can take in and give out gases. These are the adaptations shown by the fixed plants. So what are all? The stems are light and have many air spaces, and these plants have firm, flat and broad leaves, and stems of these fixed plants are under the soil of the water body. So now we are going to see the last one, that is the submerged plants. That is the last aquatic plants, submerged plants. Yes, so by the name itself you can easily identify what is submerged plants. Plants that grow completely under the surface of the water are called submerged plants or underwater plants. The other name of submerged plants. Plants that grow completely under the surface of the water. Okay. And what are the examples of this submerged plants? Hydrilla, tape grass. It is also known as Vallisneria. It is also known as Vallisneria. Hydrilla and tape grass or Vallisneria. Yes. So now we are going to see about the adaptations shown by these submerged plants. Yes, children. So here some of the adaptations of submerged plants. Look at the picture carefully. The roots of these plants are fixed into the soil in the water body, and these plants have thin, narrow, ribbon-like leaves to prevent damage to leaves by the flow of water. And these leaves don't have stomata. You'll be thinking, if they don't have stomata, then how they will take in the carbon dioxide and release the oxygen? They will take in the carbon dioxide from the water through their body surface. Okay, and that's how they clean the water also. And look at the stem. The stems of these plants are flexible so that they sway with the flow of water. So these are the some of the adaptations shown by the submerged plants. Okay, the roots of the plants are fixed into the soil. They have thin, narrow and ribbon-like leaves, and their leaves don't have stomata. The stems of these plants are flexible. You might be seeing this tape grass in the fish tank. There they'll take the carbon dioxide what are released by the fish, that aquatic animals, and they release the oxygen to the aquatic animals, and they keep the water clean by taking the carbon dioxide. Yes, hope you all clear what are the adaptations shown by these aquatic plants, children. Yes. Yes, children. Now we'll see the key points what we learned today. Aquatic plants. Plants that grow in water are called aquatic plants. Types of aquatic plants: floating plants, fixed plants, and submerged plants. Floating plants. Aquatic plants that floats on the surface of the water body are called floating plants. Fixed plants. Aquatic plants that grow in water with their roots fixed into the soil at the bottom of the water body are called fixed plants. Submerged plants. Plants that grow completely under the surface of the water are called underwater plants or submerged plants. And what are the adaptations shown by these plants? So hope you all clear what we learned today. Yes, children. Yes. Yes, children. Today's assignment. Write the adaptations shown by the fixed plants. What are all the adaptations shown by the fixed plants that you are supposed to write it here? That's our today's assignment. Yes, children. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Stay at home. Take care of yourself. Eat more healthy foods. And we'll see about terrestrial plants in our next video. Thank you, my dear children.